Hey everyone, it's Lynn from Cavy Central here, and we've got here a very special little girl who has been dumped in a park. Was it, Chantal?
Yeah, over at Woodcroft, Western Sydney.
Let's come in and have a little look at her. She's a sweetheart. She's a little girl. She was dumped in a park, and she's a little bit matted back here. She's very friendly, which is really nice, and because we get them so scared, of course, that, you know, some, if they've come from a free range situation, may not be so good. It looks like she's had some nips or some bites back here. She's got very matted hair. It's not actually mites, it's more that she's just got manky dirt, maybe from the rain that we've had and the conditions out there, but it's pretty manky. Yeah, she's been out when the weather's been bad here in Sydney. We don't know whether she's escaped or what's happened. She does not feel to be pregnant at this stage, but she'll have to go onto pregnancy watch because we don't know anything about her history. She's actually very bony through this area here, through this shoulder section, and that's one way to see if piggies are losing or dropping weight. In terms of age, she's not that young, I don't feel. So what do we know about this, Chantal?
All I know is a lady, she found her. She put some posts up around the area. No one contacted this lady. I got in contact with her.
So she's had her a week or two?
Yep, she was looking after her.
Okay.
Yeah, and she said if no one contacts her being the owner with some proof, she will get in contact with me. I told her who I am from Cavy Central. And yeah, we got in contact and I went and picked her up. The lady was really good looking after her.
Yeah, she's actually, if you come a bit closer, her ears, she's actually got swelling in around the ear here, and so whether she's had a bite at some point, we'll check this out a bit further, but certainly you can see the inflammation. See how red it is in around here, and when I feel that, it's very thickened through the earlobe itself. So she has had some damage to the ear. There's a little bit of fungal there, which we'll deal with. Poor little girl, I wonder what's happened to you. Her other ear, if we compare both of them, you know, this leftmost ear is very, very thick. It's very swollen through here. So I'd say it's been hurt or nipped, which is a common area for piggies to nip ears. But yeah, and you can also tell too, this is a good thing to learn. With guinea pigs, you can actually feel by temperature. So they have a very similar body temperature to us, by about 0.2 of a degree. And in this instance, her left ear, even if you look down from above, you can probably see the redness in that ear. Can you notice it on the camera there?
On the right.
And you can actually feel temperature-wise how much warmer it is here, which means there's localized infection has been there. So we'll probably... we'll look at antibiotics for that, or an antibiotic ointment, so we'll see what is required shortly. So let's check the rest of her. The reason I say she's not that old is also to do with her body shape. Her digits don't look so off-center. We find that as they age, they do get more malaligned, and certainly here at the front, if we look at that little paw, you can see her digits do go straight. As they age, they tend to curl round more, which is a sign of aging. So actually, I would estimate this little one, she's not that old actually. At first sight, because she looks so frail, maybe because she's been out for a while and she's been struggling out there. But her age, I would put her at around maybe 8 months.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's not that old at all.
That's interesting.
Very sweet. Very sweet. Do you want some grass? Some grass, you can have a look there. Yeah, so she's really sweet, and I'm glad that someone took the time to find her. Guinea pigs should never ever be left on their own. They're very vulnerable. They are preyed upon. With knots like this, we can actually just slip that straight off. It'll make her just a bit more comfortable. So we'll neaten that up. I'm not going to give her a bath right away. We'll just do a rough little clip of some of these bits. So anything that's really dragging there, so it's soft for her. We're going to give her a proper bath and a treatment. Perhaps we can film that tomorrow. We won't do it tonight. We're going to let her settle in. She's nibbling away. She'll certainly hear the noises of other guinea pigs. We need to keep her in quarantine so that we can keep an eye on her and certainly check on this ear and make sure everything's fine. She is very underweight. Can you see here her hip bones? We can see her spine is I can actually feel her rib cage down here, and her hips are very pronounced. So underneath all this hair, it looks like she's a long-coated girl, but her coat is long, but her hips pointed like this. She's underweight. So again, being on her own, perhaps she's lost weight through that. She's certainly eating grass really well, which tells me that she can eat, and that while there might be some underlying teeth issues, which we'll take a closer look at, I can actually see she's able to eat well herself. So perhaps she was starving, perhaps we don't know. We can only imagine what's happened to her. It's really sad, but she's now in rescue. She needs a name, guys, so maybe down below you can pop some name ideas and name suggestions for her. I'll say good night and bye for now.